Hello and welcome. We are here at AstroVed.com, your premier Vedic astrology portal and remedy center. Today we are going to take you through some of the features of the new calendar and guide you through the back reference page. A nakshatra is one of the 27 groups of stars within our galaxy. Approximately each day the moon travels through a different nakshatra. The times which are marked in purple indicate what time the moon enters each nakshatra. These nakshatras are archetypes with different characteristics which have an impact on your day. If you flip to the back reference page, there is a table that shows you which activities are more auspicious to perform while the moon travels through each nakshatra. The nakshatra your moon was in at the time of your birth is called your birth star. This placement has a significant impact on your behavior. You can use the calendar to locate which day your own nakshatra or birth star falls in each month. This day is a good time to connect with energies specific to you. One of the Vedic holidays commonly listed throughout the calendar are Shivratris. Mini Shivratris occur every 14th waning phase of the moon. These times are good for worshiping Lord Shiva and to pray for enlightenment. A special Shivratri occurs once each year and is known as Maha Shivratri, or the Great Night of Shiva. This occasion occurs during the 14th waning phase of the moon when the sun enters Aquarius. Another Vedic holiday listed on the calendar special to Lord Shiva are Pradoshams. This is an important time for dissolving karma and changing your old thought patterns. Each time Pradosham falls on a Saturday, this is called Shani Pradosham. Since Saturday is ruled by Saturn, it is believed that Shiva has more power for removing difficult karma at this time. When Pradosham falls on a Monday, this is called Soma Pradosham. Soma, which means moon, rules over Monday. The moon is said to rule over your mind and emotions. Other important events listed on the calendar are Deepam, Vishnupati, and the beginning and end dates for Navratri, among many others. Located on the back reference page is the aura chart. This chart enables you to calculate the auras or planetary rulers for each hour of the day. Each planet has certain characteristics that impact your life in either a positive or negative way. To begin, first calculate the length of time for each aura. To do this, first locate the sunrise-sunset times on the month of your choice. Next, subtract sunrise time from sunset time, and then divide this length by 12. The next step is to locate the aura chart on the back reference page. If you are calculating the planetary auras for Tuesday, locate Tuesday on the left-hand column. The first row tells you that the first aura of Tuesday is ruled by Mars, the second aura of the same day is ruled by the Sun, the third is ruled by Venus, and so on. This means that the first aura from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. is ruled by Mars, the second aura from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is ruled by the Sun, Venus rules from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., and so forth. Once you begin to track these planetary auras, you can establish a greater connection with these planetary energies, as well as observe how these planets influence you throughout the day. AstroVed.com provides a service called Planetary Watch, which allows you to track and monitor the influence of these planets. If you would like to know more about nakshatras, you can find this information listed on the back reference page. The first table in the upper right-hand corner lists the name of each star, their planetary overlord, and that planet's ruling deity. During each nakshatra's window of time, you can form a greater connection with the energy of that star by offering prayers or chanting the mantra for the ruling planet or planetary overlord.
I'm going to begin by explaining moon phases, which are also called tithis. These are one of the features found daily on the calendar. The moon is significant in Vedic astrology because it represents our minds, our emotions, and the way we perceive the world we live in. The moon also moves very quickly. It's the fastest of the 9 planets. So as the moon changes each day, pay attention to your feelings and your perceptions during these different moon phases. You will see each moon phase listed daily on the calendar with a corresponding time. This time signals the beginning of that particular moon phase. For example, on the calendar we'll use May 18th. The second moon phase begins at 4:29 and continues onto the next day until 6:19 when the third moon phase begins. This is how you want to read the calendar. Just remember the times always give you the beginning of the moon phase. In addition, these moon phases are associated with different activities. Some are favorable and others are better to avoid. So you can use these tithis or phases of the moon to plan your days accordingly. After each nakshatra, the daily Rahu time is listed on the calendar. This time is also referred to as Rahu Kala or poison time. You want to pay attention to Rahu Kala because it brings up a difficult energy and is an inauspicious time of day. It's best to avoid certain activities such as business meetings or doctor's appointments or signing legal documents or even getting married. If possible, plan your most important events outside of Rahu time and instead just focus on mundane tasks. If you look at the calendar, you'll see that Rahu Kala is listed with both the beginning and ending time. It's important to note that Rahu time is based on sunrise and sunset, so it is specific to your exact location. If you want to know more about any of the Vedic holidays and festivals, please visit our website at astroved.com and click on the Events tab. The Gauri Pangchang is located on the top of the reference page at the back of the calendar. This is designed to be an astrological forecast for each day based on the sunrise and sunset of your specific location. When you use the Gauri Pangchang, it divides the daytime into 8 sections called Muhurtas. You will see a table labeled Muhurta as well as instructions on how to use the Gauri Pangchang. There is an example of how to calculate a Muhurta right below this table. You take the sunset minus sunrise and divide by 8. That gives you the length of each Muhurta. To help you out, we have already calculated approximate Muhurta times for each month. If you flip to any month in the calendar, you'll see a small table labeled Time Guide for Gauri Pangchang. This small table lists the 8 Muhurtas along with their beginning and ending times for that particular month. For example, say you want to use the Gauri Pangchang for Thursday, February 10th. First, turn to the month of February and read the time guide for Gauri Pangchang. The first Muhurta is from 6:52 to 8:11 a.m. Then go back to the large Muhurta table on the reference page. February 10th is a Thursday, so you find Thursday on the left-hand side. Then you find the first Muhurta on the table. It says income. Each Muhurta has a distinct quality which is described in the key below the table. You know that the first Muhurta is from 6:52 to 8:11 a.m. and that it has the quality of income, which is good for business transactions, banking, or anything related to generating income. Follow this process and you'll see the second Muhurta is comfort, and so on for the rest of the day. Just below the Gauri Pangchang is additional reference information on tithis or moon phases. This explains how the moon moves 12 degrees each day and how there are 30 phases in a lunar month. These phases are divided into 15 waxing tithis and 15 waning tithis. Waxing describes the moon as it gets larger and brighter, culminating in the full moon, while waning describes the moon getting smaller and darker until the new moon. This concludes our tutorial on how to use your AstroVed calendar. If you have further questions on any of the topics we discussed today, we invite you to visit our website at astroved.com. In addition to the calendar, you may find our great iPhone applications, the iPangchang and the Aura Watch, useful. These offer a wealth of information and are easily accessible for people who live life on the go. You'll find them under the Products tab at astroved.com. So thank you for your time, and we hope you enjoy your calendar.